How do I add more texture to my voice? A grittier sound. I add a little agitation to it. You can get more emotion out.
I was born.
Oh, come on, Justin. It's not gonna break your voice in half. It's like you're driving a car and you put it in sport mode. You don't want to always drive in sport mode.
Yeah.
Use a lot of gas. Puts the engine through a lot. So darling. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That was amazing. Everywhere I go, singers ask me all the time, how do I add more texture to my voice? How do I make a grittier sound? And the reason why they want to do this is because you can get more emotion out. And it's popular to have that kind of tone. And I love tones that have grit to them. And I think there's a safe way. And I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to sing something smooth and then sing something with a little more grit. Listen to this. Ooh, I bet you wondered how I knew about your plan to make me blue. So that's pretty smooth. Now I'm gonna add a little agitation to my tone. Ooh, I bet you wondered how I knew about your plan to make me blue. So that was grittier. And so I believe there's a safe way to do this. And if it's your first time attempting something like this, I'm gonna show you how to navigate it. So watch as I work with my voice student, Justin Lee Schultz. He's never tried anything like this, but I'm gonna be showing him how to add a little grit to his tone. Check this out. I was born by the river in a little tent, oh, and just like that river. I added all that grit. It's not really there.
Yeah.
But if you had to do something that was edgy, that was on the edge of your voice, something gritty, something outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah, I've never tried that. It's just like
frightening, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Let me see. Give me the first line of that song.
What? Oh, what you just sang?
Yeah, change gonna come.
Come on. In what key?
A high one.
Like here?
No, too high.
Or?
Oh, higher than that. I was born. No, higher than that. Higher. Start there.
Okay, I think that's pretty
just the
high.
first line.
Okay. I was born. That's.
Oh, come on, Justin. Come on.
It was a little high. Okay.
Justin, if it was your last chance to sing.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
It's not gonna break your voice in half.
Okay.
Sing one good. Just get it out. Come on.
I was born by the river.
Nice, clean, safe.
Yeah.
Didn't feel safe to you, but it's comes across safe. Good.
Yeah.
Take it up a half step. Come on.
Okay.
I was born by the river.
Okay. I was born.
Justin, 100%. 100%.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
Go.
I was born. Just like a little.
Let's try it one more time.
Yeah, one more time.
Together.
Okay, together. Okay.
Go.
So I stand.
Stay there.
Stay there. Okay.
Take a deep breath. Go.
I was born by the river.
Feels crazy, huh?
Oh yeah. I usually don't go up to G.
No, just get off that.
Yeah.
You know, stop pressing notes to see what you can do. This doesn't know. This doesn't know what you can do. Only your voice knows. I was born.
I was born.
Yeah, come on. Do it again. I was born by the river.
I was born by the river.
Where were you born?
In a little town. Yeah.
In a little tent.
Hit a 10. 10. I'm sorry, my bad.
In a little town.
In a little town, my bad. I didn't know.
I just assume everyone knows. It's amazing.
10?
In a little tent.
Okay. In a little tent. You got
It's even worse than a little town.
It's even worse. Town.
Because you're by a river. There's no town.
Yeah, there's no town.
There's no house.
I didn't think that through. Yeah.
And just like that river, what do rivers do?
Run. Yeah.
River's running.
Flow.
And just like that river, I've been running ever since. Great lyric. Great start.
Great start.
So good, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
That's a song to me that requires some grit. Change Gonna Come, Stand By Me, Georgia. You know, to me, those songs are like staples for voices that have some grit. You know, of course, you can go to so many songs. There's so many. But like those songs, if you want to pull out emotion, when the night is come. You know what I'm saying? You know, Stand By Me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Ben E. King. Ben E. King.
Ben E. King.
Great writer.
Yeah.
Wrote that song. Wrote 50% of it.
How are you adding that like growl to?
I'm channeling when I add that because my natural voice is very smooth. Like, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, my voice is really smooth, and that's what my voice naturally sounds like. But when I'm darling, darling, I add a little agitation to it.
Okay.
And I'm careful to suggest this to masses, but that's how I do it. But I'm also very careful with how much of it I use because I don't want to apply too much pressure up here for very long. I'm okay with doing it for certain spurts. And my voice is very strong. So I think I'm able to add it in sections and release it.
Yeah.
It's like you're driving a car and you put it in sport mode. You don't want to always drive in sport mode.
Yeah.
It uses a lot of gas. Puts the engine through a lot sometimes. You know, why do that? But you're supposed to drive it normally. In normal mode, it'll just fare better overall. But sport mode's fun. When I have a hill to climb or I'm coming down, when there's a lot of turns and activity, you can put it in sport mode. So I think of it like that, like a little...
Got it.
So it's basically a...
Okay.
Do it. Yeah, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just right in that area.
Okay. Got it.
Instead of yeah or yeah. There's so many different sounds you can make. Yeah. Yeah. So darling. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That was amazing. That was amazing. Exactly. You just thought it and you applied it to your voice. But if you think about it too much, then you'll think your way. You think your way out of it.
Okay.
But it's just like that. So darling. It's amazing. Your sound's so good. Your little fresh voice. You could do it without going chorus. Yeah. So darling, stand.
So darling. So, my bad.
Yeah, do it again. Do it.
So darling, stand
by me.
Excellent.
Yeah. So that's what I mean by that agitation. It doesn't mine sound better when it's not so smooth. It sounds cool.
It sounds cooler. Yeah.
I sound like a really cool singer when that happens, and I would want to sound more like that if I were the Lord and I were giving me another voice. I'd have a little more to my voice naturally.
Yeah.
And I admire singers who have that.
Oh yeah, like I love Teddy Swims.
Oh my goodness! You know the voices that are just like those voices are just magical. They just have that grit. They can sing a whole new set of songs and make them sound like just bring that magic. And you know, I know my voice. I know that smoothness. I sing songs that smoothness is the advantage of that song.
Yeah.
But in this case, in this song, I have to apply something to it.
For sure.
Because if I'm begging and I'm pleading, I still sound smooth naturally.
Yeah.
So darling, stand. That's more natural for me. By me, oh, stand by me. That's more like the classic gospel sound that I have, which is my sound is kind of in the middle of gospel and classical.
I can hear that, yeah.
And so that's where my voice lies. But if I want it to be more raspy and have more of a smokier tone, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Hey.
Yeah.
Sound like he's lived a lot of life. It's just like that. If I were to talk like this,
That's how you sing, yeah.
life's been good to me. I've seen a lot of ups and downs. I've seen nothing. No.
I've seen nothing, yeah.
But it's just
Experienced
add that
nothing,
on.
yeah.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, you know, that kind of thing. It's a little much right now, but I'm just saying that's how to apply it. It's just that little
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, that's just like,
yeah. I think I've had enough of that.
okay.
I don't want you to do it too much. I know you have a lot of singing to do today.
Yeah.
But there's a place and time for building your voice.
Uh-huh.
When you don't have something to sing tonight, you have some couple free days, build your voice in that way. Add a little bit of texture safely, eat, sleep well, add a little bit the next day, you know, because you'll feel it. You'll feel it. It's like you're working out a muscle, and then someone tells you, well, if you twist the weight this way, you'll work more of the muscle, more well-rounded. It's kind of like that. You want to be able to work your voice in a full, well-rounded way to create the most sounds you can get out of it.
Feel that, yeah.
So that when it's time to say, what can I sing? You can take that bucket of sounds that you've deposited over your training, pour them out all over the floor, and say, these are the sounds that I have to work with. They're all different colors. None are ugly. None are better than the other. They're just different colors. I have ah, I have ah, I have ah, I have I have oh, You have all these different noises you can make. And so now that I know all these noises I can make, you build a song.
Yeah.
And you choose your pieces wisely. I think if there's a number one rule to singing, it's to make sounds that singers make.
Okay.
And I think that's what we do.
Yeah.
We've chosen the sounds that people like. We say, okay, we're going to make those sounds. That's what people like. Let's do it. No one's born singing. No one's born talking. But you're born listening, and you're born hopefully crying.
Yeah.
And so your first sound is, wah! And so that's the first thing you do. And then you start listening. Oh, everyone's not doing, wah! My mom is saying, I love you, mama. You start saying things that you hear because you develop listening. You start developing mimicking. And so as you mimic, you realize, oh, these are the sounds that help me get what I want. Hungry, food. You know? You start making sounds to get what you want to survive. And so you're learning sounds, you're copying them. So that's all this is. And as a singer, you're like, oh, let me pick these sounds. People like these. And so that's all you do. You dump all your sounds out there, but you want to have some options.
Got it.
You want to know all your options. And you have options left to find, you know? Like you just kind of realize you can do that. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I think that's fun. So you could make a little playlist. Those songs I mentioned, you know, some Ray Charles, get the singers with a little gritty voice, John Legend, like listen to some singers that have that texture in their voice and see what you can do with it for a little while.
Okay. Nice.